Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be talking about a comparison. We'll be doing a comparison on two academic streams, one being FSc and the other one being ICS. Now, to start off, majority of Pakistan's academic echelon, they do come from an intermediate background, right? So, अगर मैं सिर्फ FSc से बात start करूं, so I'll say first of all, FSc has many plus points, right? FSc equipped करता है आपको with core knowledge in physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. And these are the fundamental tools for various science and engineering careers. It is you can say, a sort of a utility belt for your intellectual pursuits. It does also help, FSc also does help you unleash your potential, It helps you identify your scientific strengths. For example, I mean, you gotta ask yourself, right? Are you a visit chemical reactions or are you a physics equation mastermind? So this self-discovery in and of itself does pave the way for specializing in a field that you truly excel in. उसके साथ साथ FSC जो है, this is a gateway to higher learning. It is the key that unlocks doors to prestigious universities and diverse bachelor's programs, be it science, medicine, engineering, and many more. So you can say in many ways, if you want to become a prolific person in the field of science, FSC is your entry point. That being said and done, FSC does have its drawbacks. Obviously, every system does, right? There's no such thing as a perfect system. So एक तो एक टर्म मुझे जिसे मैं कहता हूँ दी सिलेबस मॉन्स्टर एफएससी का मसला ये है कि एक बहुत इट कम्स विद अ रियली hefty syllabus, so it demands dedication, it demands a lot of focused study. So you got to be prepared to battle late nights and mountains of textbooks, but just remember, even superheroes need to train hard, right? Then there is the choice dilemma, there is the choice conundrum. You see, choosing the right combination of subjects, be it for pre-medical or pre-engineering, etc., that can be daunting. That can be really intimidating. So you got to research career paths. You got to consult with mentors to pick the combination that aligns with your ultimate goal. उसके साथ साथ एक प्रेशर पॉइंट भी होता है इसमें एफएससी एग्जाम्स पाकिस्तान में जो है ये अमूमन हाई प्रेशर सिचुएशंस होती हैं सो यू हैव टू learn to develop effective study habits, manage stress wisely, and I mean, there are always going to be challenges, right? It's how you navigate through those challenges. And FSC, right, it does help you build a network. It brings you together with like-minded individuals who are passionate about science. So you can form study groups, you can share resources, you could create a support system that will propel you forward. So I would say that FSC in Pakistan most definitely is not a walk in the park, but it's a crucial step towards your scientific aspirations. With hard work, a clear vision, and the right support system, you can transform the challenges into stepping stones for a future success. Obviously, coming from an O level background, I can say that not everyone can afford it, right? So, if these things are in line with your perspective, then you can definitely consider going for FSC. उसके साथ साथ ये कि आपकी वही बात है ना, just to sum it up, right? You have a solid FSC gives you a solid foundation of mathematics and science. आपकी एनालिटिकल और प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स जो है वो डेवलप होती हैं. FSC प्री इंजीनियरिंग आपको कंप्यूटर साइंस में भी हेल्प कर सकती है. एंड you have flexible career options, you have potential transferable credits. Ultimately, it all comes down to your mindset. That being said and done, अगर हम FSC को एनालाइज करके अगर हम अपनी गुफ्तगू को ट्रांजिशन करें टुवर्ड्स ICS, so the thing is ICS basically stands for intermediate in computer science, and intermediate in computer science has its pros and cons, once again, like any other program, like any other academic program in Pakistan or abroad. So first of all, अगर हम इसके फवायद के बारे में अगर हम गुफ्तगू करें, so one of the pro of ICS is that it offers alignment with career goals. So if your interests have shifted towards computer science or related fields, then switching to ICS can provide you a more relevant academic foundation for your desired career path. Uske saath saath, ICS is good in terms of, I mean, it's all about focus on computer science, right? The ICS curriculum, it typically includes subjects like computer programming, computer applications, and mathematics relevant to computing. So this can really deepen your understanding of these areas in a much more detailed, descriptive, and holistic level as compared to the focus of FSc, right? उसके साथ साथ obviously ICS में आपकी practical skills development आ जाती है. ICS programs, they often emphasize hands-on experience with programming languages, software development, and computer systems, which allow you to develop practical skills that are directly applicable in the technology industry. Obviously, just like FSc, ICS does play a big role in preparing you for higher education. So, if you plan to pursue a bachelor's degree in computer science or a related field, then switching from FSc to ICS can better prepare you, right? Emphasis on better. It can better prepare you for the coursework and challenges that you will encounter at the university level. And obviously, nowadays, if you talk about the tech revolution, the industrial revolution 4.0, if you talk about the IT boom, obviously it's going to play a very, very crucial role. ICS will play a very crucial role in terms of helping you exploring new opportunities, right? It can open doors for you in terms of exploring various career paths within the tech industry, such as artificial intelligence, such as machine learning, such as data analysis, such as software development, cybersecurity, and much more. However, that being said and done, ICS does have some drawbacks as well. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you both pros and cons, and then it's up to you to decide, right? So one of the drawbacks of ICS आप कह लें वो है कि इसका scope जो है वो बहुत potentially limited है. So what do I mean by that? So while ICS does provide a focused education in computer science, it may limit exposure to other fields of study, that you might find interesting or valuable. For example, physics ho gaya, या chemistry ho gaya, which are basically all part of the FSc pre-engineering curriculum. उसके साथ साथ ऑब्वियसली एक ड्रॉबैक जो होता है वो एडजस्टमेंट पीरियड का भी होता है, वो जो एक ट्रांजिशन जोन होता है. सो स्विचिंग टू ICS, it may require you to adapt to a new set of subjects, teaching methods, and classmates, which initially can be challenging. Then there is also a perceived academic risk. What do you mean by perceived academic risk, right? Some people, unke nazariye mein, they may view switching from a traditional science stream like FSc pre-engineering to ICS as a deviation from the conventional path, which could raise concerns, basically, in a nutshell. This could raise concerns about future academic or career prospects. उसके साथ साथ फिर एक बात आती है कुछ potential prerequisites की. So depending on the requirements of the ICS program and the university that you are interested in, ladies and gentlemen, you may need to fulfill certain prerequisites or catch up on foundational knowledge in computer science and mathematics, which obviously is time consuming again. But obviously, speaking about time investment, we need to understand that switching to ICS may extend your overall time in secondary education. unless अगर आपकी बात करें जो FSc से ICS में आएंगे. So switching to ICS, it may extend your overall time in secondary education if you need to complete additional coursework or make up for missed subjects from the new curriculum. So ultimately, the decision to switch to ICS, it should align with your interests, it should align with your career goals, it should synchronize with your academic strength. So, it's always good, to consult with teachers, academic advisors, and, professionals in the field to weigh the pros and cons and make an informed, effective choice. So I would say that अगर हम बात करें in a nutshell, right, switching to ICS में सबसे बड़ा फायदा आपका ये कि there'll be relevance to career goals, right? You have the opportunities to study subjects like computer programming and applications. साथ में obviously आपकी जो practical skill development हो रही है उसके साथ you're preparing yourself for higher education and you're exploring career paths. So ultimately, the decision to switch to ICS or continue in FSc pre-engineering, it depends on your specific interests. It depends on your career goals. So make sure that you research the curriculum of both options and you evaluate your own preferences. And both paths can lead to successful careers in the field of computers. So just choose the one that aligns best with your aspirations. That is that's my stance on the matter. I hope that was effective. And obviously, just let me know if you have any questions. You can always comment, reach out to me in the comment section, and we'll be back soon. Us Perceptive Learning Zone fellows will be back soon with much more engaging content to help you better in the field of career counseling. That'll be all for now, fellas. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.